my channel. Today we are going to explore the magical world of spin bowling as we showcase the top 5 greatest spinners in the history of Test cricket. These legendary bowlers redefined the art of spin with their unique techniques, game-changing deliveries and remarkable achievements. From Muttiah Muralitharan's unplayable turn to Shane Warne's masterful leg spin, we dive deep into the careers, key performances and the special skills that made these bowlers a nightmare for batsmen. In this video, you will get to witness in-depth analysis of each bowler's unique strengths, such as Warne's brilliant use of variations, Muralitharan's incredible turn, and some of the other spinners' tactical mastery. We are going to witness some of the key performances that have defined the careers of these legendary spinners and a breakdown of how these spinners dominated on different surfaces, including the subcontinental spin-friendly tracks as well as the challenging tracks for spinners in places like Australia and England. Whether you are a cricket enthusiast, an aspiring bowler, or someone who admires the brilliance of Test cricket, this video is a comprehensive tribute to the greatest spinners to ever grace the field. Relive their iconic moments and understand how they crafted their legacies as true masters of the game. Watch, learn, and be amazed by the genius of these spin wizards. If you like the video, do like, share, and subscribe. Number 5 in our list, Saqlain from Pakistan. Saqlain has taken 208 wickets in 49 tests. Although his longevity in Test cricket was not as much as some of the other bowlers in this list, but Saqlain was the pioneer of off-spin bowling in cricket. He was the inventor of the Dusra. He is credited with inventing the Dusra. This delivery turns away from right-handed batsmen. This added an entirely new dimension to off-spin bowling. His Dusra and mastery of traditional off-spin made him one of the most unpredictable bowlers of his time. Batsmen struggled to pick which way the ball would turn. His control and accuracy were superb. In addition to his variations, he had impeccable control on spells. Despite playing fewer tests, he had a significant impact on key matches, often turning games in Pakistan's favour with crucial wickets. Some of his key performances include 10 wickets versus India in Chennai in 1999. He dismissed Indian legend Sachin Tendulkar in both the innings of this test match. He also had 8 wickets in a match at the Oval in 1996, which showcased his ability to run through quality batting lineups even in foreign conditions. So Saqlain Mushtaq is number 5 in our list of top 5 greatest test spinners in Test cricket. Number 4 in our list, the great Ravichandran Ashwin from India. Ashwin has more than 500 wickets in Test cricket at an impeccable bowling average of 23.7. He also has a great strike rate of 52. His ability to thrive on a variety of surfaces is what separates him from some of the other bowlers. He started as a conventional off-spinner but quickly added variations like the carom ball, leg breaks and arm balls, making him totally unpredictable to play. His tactical intelligence is always on display. He is one of the smartest modern spinners. He constantly adapts his plans to different batsmen. His deep knowledge of the game allows him to make quick adjustments mid-spell. He is also a competent lower order batsman. He has been very dominant in India, but he has also improved his performances overseas, which has cemented his place among modern greats in Test cricket. He had a great performance against New Zealand 7 for 59 in Indore in 2016. He also had 5 for 43 against Australia at Adelaide. Now moving to number 3 in our list, Kumble from India. Anil has taken 619 wickets in 132 tests at an average of 29 and a strike rate of 65. His legacy and accuracy in Test cricket was unmatched. He was known for his accuracy and bounce. Kumble was unique for a leg spinner, relying more on his accuracy and bounce rather than big spin. His faster deliveries and relentless consistency made him difficult to score off. His career spanned nearly 2 decades and he was the linchpin of India's bowling attack, particularly on subcontinental pitches. He was the master of subtle variations while not turning the ball excessively. His variations in speed and trajectory confused batsmen. His quick arm action also gave little time for batsmen to adjust. Kumble was a leader on the field. He captained India towards the latter stages of his career and inspired many famous victories. One of the greatest performances in the history of Test cricket came when Kumble took all 10 wickets in a Test match against Pakistan in just one inning. He became the second bowler in history to take all 10 wickets in an innings. He ripped through Pakistan's batting lineup in one of the most iconic bowling performances ever. He also had a great spell of six wickets of 12 runs versus West Indies at Eden Gardens in 1993. Number 2 on our list. Number 2 and 1. They were really tough to identify. And again, it's going to be subjective. Someone might prefer him as the number 1 option. Someone might prefer the number 1 as the number 2 here. But I decided that number 2 on the list is going to be Muttiah Muralitharan from Sri Lanka. Muralitharan is the only bowler in the history of Test cricket to take 800 wickets in 133 tests. He has a remarkable average of just 22 and a strike rate of 55. He is renowned for his extraordinary ability to generate sharp spin even on flat tracks. His unorthodox wrist spinning action allowed him to turn the ball sharply both ways. He was one of the earliest adopters of the Dusra, a delivery that turns away from the batsman. He bowled it with remarkable control and deception. Muralitharan often thrived under pressure. He bowled marathon spells, particularly in the subcontinent. He was frequently Sri Lanka's go-to bowler in clutch situations. He was unplayable on turning tracks. He was nearly impossible to negotiate, taking multiple 10-wicket match hauls. He holds the record for the most test wickets and was a dominant force in spin bowling for nearly 2 decades. His unorthodox action allowed him to spin the ball prodigiously even on unhelpful surfaces. While there are debates about the legality of his bowling action, his consistent ability to destroy batting lineups, especially in subcontinent conditions, is indisputable. Some of his key performances include 9 wickets for 51 runs versus England at the Oval in 1998 at England in their own backyard, showcasing his ability to spin the ball. This was an unbelievable, masterful bowling performance by Muralitharan. He also had 16 wickets versus England at Kandy in 2007. This cemented his legacy as one of the greatest match winners in spin-friendly conditions. Now, moving on to the number 1 bowler in our list, the greatest spin bowler that we have ever seen, the legend, Shane Warne from Australia. Shane Warne finished his Test career with 708 wickets in 145 Tests. He has a great average of 25 in Test cricket, despite bowling mostly in Australian seaming conditions where the tracks were totally unfair and unhelpful for spinners. He was an artist in leg spin. He is widely considered the greatest leg spinner in cricket history. His ability to turn the ball significantly on any surface made him a constant threat to even the best batsmen. He was a master of subtle variations. His flipper, delivered deceptively with a wrist snap, often trapped batsmen LBW or bowled. He was a strategic genius. His ability to think and outthink batsmen was second to none. He set up dismissals with tactical precision, often luring batsmen into false shots. Vaughan thrived in high-pressure situations, particularly in the Ashes, where his dominance over England became legendary. He bowled some of the balls of the century against England in the Ashes series. Who will forget the leg spin that turned sharply against Mike Gadding, and the ball that pulled Andre Strauss in the 2005 Ashes Test race. My God, under even a little bit of help for spinners, Vaughan would turn the ball with such high precision, such high control that it would be almost unplayable for any batsman to play. His remarkable control combined with the ability to generate significant turn and subtle variations made him a master strategist. He played a key role in several famous Australian victories, and his performances on both turning and flat pitches showcased his adaptability. He had a great series against the Sri Lankan team in Sri Lanka, where he outdueled Muttiah Muralitharan and also got rewarded with the Man of the Tournament award. His magical spell decimated England again and again, and he always set the tone for his domination in Ashes cricket. That completes my list of top 5 spinners in Test cricket. Each of these spinners brought something unique to the table. Warne and Muralitharan redefined what was possible with spin, both technically and tactically. Kumble and Ashwin carried India's bowling through different eras, each excelling in their distinct styles. Saqlain Mushtaq changed the game with his Dusra. Their ability to dominate across varying conditions, outthink top-class batsmen, and consistently deliver match-winning performances cements their place among the best in cricket history. That's the end of today's video. For more such content, do like, share and subscribe.